Hello and welcome to Friday Evening's Intention. I don't know about you guys, but wow, that was an intense week. Let's end it off with some beautiful creation of a wonderful world that we can create. So for 20 minutes, if you can find a place to sit or lie down with your eyes closed, not be disturbed, that would be good. Go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and concerns just dissolve and float up away. And take another breath. Fill your belly completely full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I want you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to do a quick body scan on ourselves. See if there's any tension left hiding anywhere. And if there is, I want you to bring your awareness to that area right now and ask it to relax at this time. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We wanted to stick around and be part of our council, but just take more of a back seat. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Tonight, let's use space as our vehicle to deal with our thoughts tonight. Maybe a wormhole in space. Envision yourself standing on the ground outside at night, looking at the inky black sky with the beautiful stars in it. And just a few feet above you and in front of you, there's a bit of a distortion. And a vortex appears, and it begins to gently pull, kind of vacuum the thoughts from your mind out into the wormhole. And you're watching them as they go. You're witnessing or observing them. But you're just letting them go on their journey. And that's what we want to do. We don't want to get engaged with them. Just notice them and let them go. Allow the wormhole to assist you in this. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. We're going to explore that a bit tonight here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. I want you to envision yourself opening the door to your heart and entering into that space, completely bathed in this beautiful yellow golden light. You feel so safe and secure, bathed in this warm and loving light, and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in our perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. Look down at your hands inside your heart And see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I want you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to be here. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might encounter when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And you will experience on all levels at some point that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also contained in you. We're all one being. We're all the same pie. We're slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of unimaginable power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of tonight. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it into the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to envision now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. First, let's talk about health. We all want good health. I want you to envision yourself right now as completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. Anytime we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality for yourself right now. I feel very light, like a weight's been lifted. Like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its perfect, natural, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your friends and your family. And then out to your community and to the whole planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings of totality, of completeness, of wholeness we felt in our lives. Perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can find a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day, of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire planet, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet that's free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive.
What?
And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadows and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate life together in music, in song, in dancing, in laughing, in playing. I'm just feeling joy expanding my chest here. Feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. So beautiful. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, witnessing the lights behind their eyes. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connected. Something quite magical happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the judgment, righteousness, the harming of others, this all falls away We naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. What an amazing energy to exist in. I'm feeling all the worry, tension, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere into higher resonance frequencies, more in tune with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections clearing, cleansing, communication flowing, everything open. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're at a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and your grandchildren thrive, or if you're out in a walk with your dog in the forest, enjoying the serenity, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And just look at all the beauty surrounding you. Drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that's surrounding and supporting you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this beautiful reality you've just created. Let's connect with gratitude a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath in this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons and teachings. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us in light, energy, healing, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality and build it up as energy balls in our centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a very large breath in, build up that energy, and then we're going to exhale and release and share that energy with the planet. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish your light, your healing, your energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Shift your limbs around a little. And we're going to come back into the room when you're ready. Open your eyes. Just take note of how you feel right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so we can do it on demand at any time. And eventually, we just become natural walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we are without any effort at all. Creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you so much for joining me in these, whether it's live or recorded. It's all good, it all works. And so have a wonderful rest of your evening and the end of the week. And if you'd like to experiment, maybe try just before you drift off tonight to sleep, this conscious one breath intention. And let that slip you into dreamland tonight. See where your dreams take you. We'll see you again in the morning for the beginning of the weekend intention. Have a good night.